Hey folks, happy March. Is it the 6th? Can't believe it goes by so fast. Every year it just seems to go by faster and faster and faster. So here's where we're at. A couple of weeks ago, the alternator died. I'd replaced it with a newer one, but it died too. Somewhere in there, I decided that I just wanted to I don't know, get the get the exhaust leaks fixed, because I do have quite a few. So I went and pulled the heat shields from these manifolds. Several missing studs. As far as I can tell, I only know of one of them that's actually snapped. But I mean, there's probably more. I got most of them. I mean, I got 7 out of the 12. I had one come out, but it didn't take any of the aluminum with it. And then this guy snapped. A little bit shallow, but I'm pretty sure I can just weld a drill bit to it and spin it out. We'll get there. I'll fix it. I'm honestly not that concerned about the broken studs and stuff. The vents are off because I'm setting up a catch can. That's why the red hose is there. But yeah, in digging around, I'm not totally sure if this manifold is broken, but I've lost, just as an example, I have lost a lot of exhaust manifolds. Nissan specifically. This one is from a CA18 ET single overhead cam 4-cylinder turbo from a 200SX. And it is, I mean, it looks right from the top just like what I'm dealing with. I mean, you can see some of the coating had flaked off and whatnot, so I painted it. This was before I started cleaning it on the underside. I mean, I'd kind of cleaned, but once I finally got to looking, I realized that what I was seeing here wasn't a casting, what do you call it, a remnant or whatever. It's actually a crack that's going all the way through from one side to the other, and you just can't really tell. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about dealing with here. I'm getting a lot of exhaust leak from both sides. So I have a set of headers on the way from the Z store. They're the MSA 3 to 2 or whatever. I've kind of read mixed reviews on them. Some good, most not so good, but I'm pretty sure I can make it work. Let's see. I got new hood pins because the old ones I got were supposed to be Sparco, but they wound up being they turned out to be complete knockoff, and I got scammed. But I bought some real ones from a real vendor. Not too sure where I'm going to put them yet. I want them to be in this area though, so I'm kind of thinking somewhere around on here. Maybe if I might have to reinforce it somehow, or I'm thinking of just making like a flat bar to go here, just cover this whole thing. like a little plate. I mean, I'll have to have a little notch for my radiator hose, but just thinking of making like a little flat plate to bolt the hood vents through. I'm not sure. It's because I don't have the thing that would go in here, right? Remember, it's gone. Should be right here, and I can't, because if the hook goes through here, it goes into my radiator fan, and that sucks. Yes, the alternator you see here, that's just there to be there because I got tired of seeing it on my kitchen floor. I'm not really sure what to do with it. See, other mods. I picked up a Mega Raisin. If you guys remember those, the Pivot Mega Raisin voltage stabilizers or whatever. They used to be pretty popular for a lot of times with these older vehicles because I don't know, the electrical systems on these cars aren't that great, and for newer cars, those things, the raisins, the Super Mega Raisins, they're kind of a joke. But I've used them on older Datsuns, 280ZX, 1983 280ZX GL was the last time I used one, and it helped. That car was one of the most reliable ones I'd ever had, and so I got another one, and we'll see how that goes. What else do I gotta do? I need to obviously still do a ton of wiring. There's still a ton of rust right here underneath this fender right here that you just can't really see. I need to find a vent. There it is. Gotta find it. Trying to look through my phone and not at where I'm going with it. I need to find the vent hole to go over that cowl screen. Setting up the catch can. I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put it yet. I got most everything I need to set up the door panels. I got the stuff for the door speakers. I got the wiring harness for the stereo set up, and I got most of the dash. Taken out at this point. Sorry it's so glary without the dash cover, but got most of the stuff out of the car at this point. I really wanted to simplify all this because when I got the car, this was just like a rat's nest of wires. I probably shouldn't use that term since this car has had a lot of literal rat nests, but as far as wires go, that was pretty bad. Still dealing with some loose ends here and there, but I am gonna go through and pull every single wire that I'm not using out. Like this harness is just sitting here, but there's usually a body harness that runs from that side, goes up here, hooks to the switches for the mirrors, and there is, and this car used to be automatic, so there was another part of the harness that ran back and up under to the brake pedal and stuff like that, but I tore all that out, and the car still runs. Obviously not right this second, but it still runs. So I'm gonna keep that up because I removed the automatic transmission module thingy from the back, and there's tons of extra plugs and stuff that aren't doing anything. I found a gauge cluster mount for a Jeep Cherokee that I'm just gonna cut up and make work so I can get rid of this thing. And I don't know, I think that's about it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I got the headers coming, but they're not here yet, so anyway, that's about it for now. I will keep you guys updated as I move along, but it might be, at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be at least a month or maybe 2 months until I have this thing back on the road. I got to get under the car and cut the exhaust off so that it's just easier to pull straight up out of here too. That'll be fun. Anyway, until next time, hope you guys are doing great. Thank you all for following, and it means a lot to me. I know these videos are kind of lame, and I'm pretty damn poor, so, you know, the stuff, you know, it's not all that interesting, but I try, and it means a lot to me that you guys keep watching, so thank you. Bless you.